Hi everybody, this is Jill with Greenwood Girl Cards. Welcome back to my channel. It is Thursday evening. It is very late. It's almost midnight. And I had hoped to have this video up earlier in the day. This is my Christmas in July review of all the Christmas tags I have made so far. And hopefully I'll do another one of these in November right before I get ready to kind of disperse all the Christmas tags to the different organizations and stuff and to my family. But anyway, for those of you that are new to my channel, I am known for doing Christmas tags. I have tons of Christmas tag videos down through the years since I started doing YouTube. And I've made them for many, many, many years. And I started sharing them shortly after starting my channel. I shared them on my blog for years before that. And there were many people that I learned from, and now I just enjoy making them so much. So I thank you guys for all your comments when I do a Christmas tag video. It always seems to be the most viewed videos. I think we all love Christmas, and it holds a special place in our heart. And we all have, hopefully, lots of warm memories of different Christmases that are very special to us. So it's a fun time of year and a fun season to create for. And because I'm doing my review today, I wanted to do one more tag to show you for the review day. And for this tag, I used these little primitive star dies. This is a die that Anna White created, and it's die 1320-J. And I hope I'm in frame here. I can't quite see my camera very well from where I am. But this is an Impression Obsession die that Anna White created. And I love these primitive stars. And I did another primitive star tag, which I'll show you in just a second too when I do the review. I also used die 1310-Y shaker tags. And these are both newer dies from Anna's collection for Impression Obsession at iostamps.com. So thank you, Anna, for doing these. I love how this looks all stacked up. I wish there was actually a couple more bigger ones for a slightly bigger layered star tag. So maybe they can add more to this later. But it's a lot of fun. I love how cute this makes a really cute tiny tag. And you know, sometimes you have a little jewelry box with a pair of earrings or something small, and you just need a little hang tag. So I did a little Marion Bright tag using the Lily of the Valley Christmas Sentiment stamp set. And you saw me show that in a video yesterday. Lily of the Valley is having a moving sale, and they gave me a code Jill10 for 10% off at their shop, any photopolymer stamps. I think it's 10% off for the whole site, but they're specifically trying to clear out their photopolymer stamps because they're going to be moving their store. And so I did share a video. You can go back and look at that. It's the one that has the mitten tags in it. And I'll show you those mitten tags again in just a little bit. But this Christmas sentiment set is definitely one of my favorite stamp sets that I've used many, many times through the years. I use it every Christmas without fail. So I had to take these little stars, layer them all up. I put a pop dot in between each size of the star, and I used some primitive style papers, and I edged with brown inks, and I just made a few little hang tags, which are perfect for small packages. And then I also made some that using that shaker tag, and I didn't do shakers with them, but I do want to do some more and make a shaker in the background of the star and then glue the star over the shaker window here. So, but for these ones, I just kept them really simple, and I just layered up the tags themselves and then the 4 stars. So really, really sweet and simple. I did a Marion Bright with a little star charm on here. And I just think these turned out so, so cute. So that's the first tag that I'll show for my Christmas in July review. And I'm going to try and get, as I show them all to you, I'll just try and keep piling them up here on this little mat. And we'll see if I can get them all on there. It's probably not going to all fit, but we'll try. We'll do our best. So part of the reason I wanted to show these today was because when I did these larger stars, I had mentioned that I had ordered this littler star set, and I wanted to do both of them. So I thought it was fitting that I show this today on the video so that you can see both. And I just think we also need like a medium size set, but you could also maybe layer up these two and do a smaller star tag and then still have this small size. So what I like about these ones is I use the Festive definition set from Lily of the Valley. And there's a set of definitions for Christmas, and this one is the definition of star. And it says a large heavenly body appearing as a fixed luminous point in the sky at night. And of course, I think of these as the Christmas star. And I think these turned out so pretty. And these ones were sprayed with glitter dust. And I do end up spraying most of my Christmas tags with glitter dust or some sort of glimmer mist, just so that when you put them on a tree, which some of these do end up as ornaments, they look so pretty on a tree hanging. So those were another set of primitive stars that I did. And these wood buttons, if you're curious, the little heartwood button that's a primitive heart and the snowflake are from Amazon. Okay. So I just ordered those off of Amazon a couple years ago. I think Anna White found this one. I found this one. And then when Anna went to buy this one, she found this one. And I had to go back and get those too. So those are the stars that I've made so far. And then the next tags I think I made and shared, and I don't know if I'm going to get these all in order because I don't remember the exact order, but is this beautiful image from Peachy Stamps. This is from a release that was just done recently called the Marshmallow Soakers digital release. And Kathy has just released the coordinating stamp sets for this. And Kathy knew I was coming on today, and I wanted to let you guys know, she asked me to let you know that she's running a 30% off sale off all of her face stamps through August 20th, okay? And you can't use my code Jill10 on the face stamps because they're already marked 30% off. But if you order anything that's not part of the face stamps that are on sale, you can use the code for the items that aren't part of the sale. So all of her face stamp category will be on sale 30% off through August 20th if you want to check that out. And if there's any face sets that you were hoping to purchase for Christmas, now is a good time to do it. So I did make these, and I think these turned out so cute, and I just adore this Marshmallow Soakers image, which is now also available in polymer, as are many of the beautiful images from that digital kit. Hold on, I have to grab a little bit of water. It's warm. It's really been warm here today. And I am just parched tonight. So next I'm going to show a Diana Markham tag that I did, set of tags. And this is using one of Diana Markham's gingerbread images. And if you don't know who Diana Markham is, she's a world-renowned artist. And many of her stamps were available in the 1980s and 90s through Stamp Passion. And recently, in the last couple years, we are very blessed that Adorn It has brought her stamp images back to stamp form, and you can get them at therecipestampclub.com or go to the Adorn It website at adornit.com. But this is one of my favorite gingerbread images. She has a lot of new gingerbread images coming out, and if you go to the Create It with Adorn It Facebook page, you can see her drawings of what's coming. And I just love her gingerbread images, and I love this little basket. I colored it so that it's all in traditional red and green colors, and then I added some stenciling of snowflakes in the background of each of the tags, as well as a stenciled word Mary, which is from a Tim Holtz stencil. So I love how these turned out. I have to do some gingerbreads every year. You know how much I love my gingerbreads, right? Then from Peachy Keen, or not from Peachy Keen, but from My Creative Time, I think I'll show these next. This was from the latest release. I just did a reel over on Instagram this morning or late last night. I forget when I did it, but it shows these tags and then everything from her latest release. You can always use my code Jill10 for 10% off at My Creative Time any day, as well as all of the design team has a code with their name. So spread the love. Anytime you make an order, make sure you enter those discount codes so you can save a little bit of money. And it's always nice to get a little discount, isn't it? So these are the Santa bag tags, and I just had to add a ginger to them. And I just love these North Pole labels. And I know that Anna White just picked these up. She did a haul and showed these. I just think these are so cute. And there's 2 different sizes in the stamp set that these come in. And just a really fun thing to have on hand, because you can make little tags that say to and from, you know, and it says North Pole Special Delivery. So I just love those. I tucked them in with some little greenery with holly and little peppermint sticks, candy canes and gingers, and even snowflake wands and bows on the little girl gingers. So these were one of my favorite tags so far this year. And these have little joy word charms and Christmas tree charms that say believe in the magic. And this is the Christmas charm die set from My Creative Time also. So those are the little Santa bag tags. We'll set those there. And let's see. I did these little gingerbread tags, and this uses a sock die from Impression Obsession. It's a little baby sock that Anna White created. It's a set of 4 little dies that could be used as cupcake toppers, but they can be used in so many ways. And this is actually a baby sock, and I made it into a Christmas stocking and just added the tiniest little ginger. This is a little wood gingerbread stamp. It's available on Etsy. And I shared the company name and everything when I did the video. So you can go back through the Christmas tag videos for all the information. I have it right here because it's always on my desk. And it is from askingfortrouble.co.uk or askingfortrouble.etsy.com. And you can use the code RAINBOW, although this is like 20 years old. I don't know if that'll still work. But it's this cute little round wood stamp that looks like this if you're looking for it. Okay, and you want it. It's this little round stamp, and you'll find it on Etsy. I found it there the other day when I was looking for something. So I just love how these turn out. They're so cute, and I used a little snowflake from Paper Tray ink behind the image just to kind of finish it off. And this gingerbread paper is a digital paper from Etsy. And again, the tags are, of course, from Lili of the Valley. So those are some gingerbread ones. And then I did this tag, you'll remember, from the My Creative Time release, the last release. And this is a little treat bag of candy canes. And I modeled this after the white treat bags that See's Candy gives out whenever you go into their store. They're always giving they will always give a little bag out to you with a piece of candy. Sorry, I had a low battery light on my phone here. I hope this recorded well. I'm going to go ahead and plug my phone in here and interrupt this for just a second. Okay, so I love that little candy cane bag and how it turned out. And then let's show, what do I want to show next? I'll show these one. So then my friend Nancy May is doing the Snowman and Summer hashtag. And so I've been doing some little snowman tags. These ones say Christmas hugs. And this is a sweet little woodblock stamp that I got recently. And it has the word snowflakes, hot chocolate snowflakes, and warm mittens around the outside. And I did use an embossing plate. And this square die is from Anna White also with her signature stitching. And I love how these 2 tags turned out. And they're just so, I don't know. There's something about snowmen that just warms your heart. So I love snowman images. So there's those 2. Let's see. Let's show these next. I love primitive hearts and anything prim. And so these were the new primitive heart dies from My Creative Time. And I did these little tags that are layered primitive hearts, and they say, have yourself a merry little Christmas or have a holly jolly Christmas. And they have this beautiful greenery on them with holly and berries. And I just love how these turned out, very kind of old-fashioned looking with tea dye ink. And I think they're so pretty. So those are my primitive heart tags. And I also did one with a more of like a poinsettia and greenery on it too. So just really, really pretty. These all use papers from My Creative Time. Her Christmas paper pads are gorgeous. So those are the primitive heart tags. Then the other thing I did was I had someone ask a question about this tag that I made a number of years ago. And this is one of my favorite tags. And I do have a tutorial on how to make these. on my channel, the original ones that I made, which were using a Tim Holtz die. And it's one of my most watched videos over the years. And so she was asking about this particular version of it. And this one uses some Peachy Keen face stamps. And again, all of her face stamps are on sale for 30% off right now. And so I love this face set. And I use that. I tried to reproduce it using products that are available right now. And so I ended up using some teacups from Peachy or from My Creative Time, along with the faces from Peachy Keen, to create these. And I'm going to walk you through and show them all to you. I used both her smaller teacup size and her bigger teacup size to do them. And I also used Peachy Keen's new little spectacles or eyeglasses die to add the little eyeglasses to the teacups too. Oh, this one's losing its pom-pom. There we go. But these just turn out so, so cute. And the faces, I think, just make them so charming. And whenever my family sees these, they always are the first ones to go. We ran a coffee business for many years. And so anytime I do hot cocoa or coffee tags, they're everybody's favorites. But the faces on these just make you smile, don't they? And I even added some glasses to a few of the bigger ones too. And I love this one with the round glasses. So I made a bunch of these. There's a whole bunch of them here. Each one's a little bit different, but a lot of them have the same face. And you can see I used the Christmas charm die to make the little cookie on here too. So those just were so fun. So much fun to make. And then while I had them out, I decided to go ahead and make some snowman ones too, using the snowman faces from Peachy Keen, and the same tea dye, teacup and saucers and spoons and everything are all from My Creative Time. So some little snowman ones too to go with all of the hot cocoa ones. And then let's see what's next. I'll do this one here. This is a beautiful bear die from Anna White's line. And this is one of my favorites. And I embossed the scarf pattern. I used some embossing on the cup and the scarf, so it added additional texture, and I love that. I want to make a bunch of these. I love using taupey brown pattern papers for both my gingers and my bears and different things when I make them. I think it's fun to add a pattern paper to create them, and it just adds some additional kind of texture and stuff to the tag itself. This one says Happy Cocoa Season, and this is a heart sentiment tag set from Lili of the Valley, and it's one of the ones that I helped develop. And I love this set, and it's still in their store. It may be sold out right now, and again, they are moving, so they're not going to be producing photopolymer sets until they get settled in a new location. But it's definitely one of my favorites, and I know that it comes in digital stamps too. So if you want it this year, you could definitely get it in digitals if it's sold out in polymer from Lili of the Valley. So, but Anna White's beautiful bear die, I just love that. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Why don't I go ahead and show these mittens again? So these are the mittens that are in my previous video, one video back. And I did these little Happy Christmas mittens. The mitten die is from Impression Obsession. It is still available, or at least it was yesterday. It was available in their store in the morning yesterday. It might have sold out by now. But it's a wonderful mitten die set, and I just love it for creating Christmas tags. And what's nice about this is it's a good size, just so you kind of understand the size of this. From top to bottom, it's 5 inches at least. So it is a bigger tag, which you end up with. And what I like about that is a lot of our stamp images will fit on the front of the mitten, so you can decorate it. So I just love this die set. I love the way they did the bow. And I just think it's so sweet. And then these beautiful images that I used to create the shaker here and just a more traditional tag here. The gingerbread and the snowman and the Happy Christmas label are all from Lili of the Valley. So you can use that code Jill10 if you want to purchase any of these. Make sure you use my code and you'll get a little discount. Let's see, what's next? From My Creative Time, we came out with the Santa and Mrs. Claus outfits for the giant gingerbreads. And so if you purchased the giant gingerbread die last year when it was released, you now can dress the giant gingerbreads up and turn them into Santa and Mrs. Claus. And I had so much fun making these. Now I chose, there is a full Santa costume, but I chose to turn that costume into pajamas using a set from last year that has these sleeping hats in it. And I didn't put the bunny slippers on him, but I did add gold buttons and just make this into long johns for pajamas. And he's reading The Night Before Christmas, and Mrs. Claus is, of course, going to hand him some gingerbread cookies. And the only thing that's missing is I probably should have put a cup of cocoa here, but I really wanted that hat to show really nicely, so I didn't add the cocoa yet. I might put it down here in the corner, just have it sitting next to him or something. But I love these two tags, and these little outfits I think are fantastic, especially if you need Christmas tags. And I'll be honest, my mom and dad often wore red and green at Christmas time and would remind me of Mr. and Mrs. Claus in recent years. And so when I was making this, it really made me think of my parents. So hi, Mom and Dad. My dad is up in heaven now. But those tags reminded me of many good days at my parents' house when I was making them. Also from my creative time, just the other day, I did a video showing these tags, and they've got a string on them. Oops. And these are little Have Yourself a Merry Christmas tags using candy cane dies, 2¼ inch about, or 2½ inch heart die, and some little bows from my creative time and her holly plate die. And I love how these turned out. They're so festive and would make a cute ornament or package topper or however you wanted to use them. But I love those. Let's see. From Peachy Keen Stamps again. I did these actually at the end of last year, after Christmas. I finished putting these together. So these will go into my tag sets for this year. And these use the Snowball, the uneven round dies from my creative time to make snowballs. And I layered them up. This one on the back has glitter, and then the front just has glitter in the eyes. And you can see these adorable faces. Again, these faces are all on sale at Peachy Keen for 30% off through August 20th. And I just love how these turn out with the uneven snowball dies from my creative time, and then these gorgeous faces. And there are so many cute faces in Kathy's shop. It's just unbelievable. And I know she's trying to clear out some of her sets right now because she has developed some new faces that she wants to put in the store, and she's got to make room in her warehouse in order to have space to add more new stamps. So we've got to sell some stuff in order to bring the new stuff out. So I just love these snowball faces and the snowman faces that she has. And this one especially where the nose is the candy cane. These are so sweet. So I made some of those last year, and those are the ones that I didn't end up using because I did it after Christmas. Here's some more snowmen and summer tags also. And these use an old woodblock image that's very prim. And I shared, when I did this video, I shared all of the woodblock stamps and I told you where they're from. A lot of these you can get on eBay or Mercari, at secondhand stores, at Goodwill, at, Savers, wherever your thrift stores are. You can often find in their craft section people that are, getting rid of stamps in the thrift stores. So that's where I think this one was a thrift store purchase, if I'm remembering correctly. And then this Let It Snow is actually from the Friendship Jar Holiday Filler set from Paper Tray Inc. And it's another stamp set that is always on my desk at Christmas time. I love this font. And I just think these turned out so cute. The dies that I used are all from my creative time for those ones. Then let's look at these little reindeer. I did these for the last My Creative Time release. She did this little antler add-on set to create reindeer with your gingers. And so I made Dasher. I made Rudolph. Isn't he cute with his little red nose? And then the Rudolph has a little joy charm at the top. Dasher, of course, has a little snowflake at the top. Here's Vixen, and Vixen I did all in red, and she's got a little joy charm. And I did make their little collars by hand, and I used a white gel pen to create the little names on them. So this is just something I cut by hand and then glued in the back. So these turned out so cute, and they're so fun to make. And here we have Prancer and Dancer. So these were a lot of fun. This was probably this and that Santa bag die were two of my favorite things from the last release, but I loved everything. It's hard to pick favorites. Then here's two more snowflake tags. This was a cute woodblock image that says friendship warms the heart. And I think these will be wonderful to send out to some of my friends at Christmas time. So just really simple Christmas tags using a beautiful snowman image. So there's those ones, and I'm almost running out of room here. I'm just kind of stacking everything on top of each other. Here's some more of those Peachy Keen Marshmallow Soaker image. This is that image again with the sprinkle toenails and fingernails. And this one I did in a rectangle shape using some dies from My Creative Time. And then this Joy is a Paper Sweeties set. And I use that Joy from a Paper Sweeties set. I believe it's called Mary, if you want to go to papersweeties.com and look for it. But I love this image, and I love that word joy. You know how much joy means to me. It's a very important word in my life. I think we all need to choose joy to make it through the hardships of the world. And then this is one of my favorite Christmas stamps. This is from Elisa Baker, I believe, at Impression Obsession. It's a wonderful image. This might be available in clear. Now, I have an old woodblock stamp because that's what I always used to purchase from Impression Obsession back in the day. They don't make woodblocks anymore, although you can find them many places online. You'll see a lot of different woodblock stamps available for resale. So sometimes I've seen this image for resale. But this is such a sweet little baby snowman. It was when my mom saw these, she wanted them right away. So I might give these to her to use for her gifts this year. And I need to make a few more of these. But these dies, the two dies that I used are from that 3.75 by 4.75 card die set from My Creative Time. And then the sweet snowman image and the Let It Snow are, of course, from Lili of the Valley. So two of my favorite Christmas tags this year so far. This image always warms my heart. And this little snowflake stamp, if you're wondering what that is, that's a Stamps by Judith, one of her little stick stamps. And I keep those on my desk too, just to have. So there's those two. I have a few more things to show. These are tags that I like to make every year using my large face stamp from Peachy Keen. It has a total of 4 faces. I only have 3 of them made up right now. I need to make more of these this year because these always go really quick also. These big gingerbread faces especially, the kids love to get gingerbreads, the full-size gingerbreads, but even these faces, it just makes people smile when they see these. I love this face with the little heart highlights in the eyes, and this one too. It's just so charming, and then you can also do snowmen. So I want to make more of these, but these are the ones that I have so far. And then I have one more set. Is that everything? I have one more set. I have these still sitting here that I need to add ties to. These are a Diana Markham Snow Ice Cream stamp of hers. And then the bowls and the little ice cream or the little snowballs in them is all from My Creative Time, and I combine them together, and all I have left to do on these is just add the tie and a little tag from Lili of the Valley to finish these off. And I meant to do that before I came on camera, but I set them aside and I just realized I didn't do it again. So these I need to finish, but I love that Diana Markham. She has so many cute recipe stamp images for Christmas. Let's see, that's a card. Hold on. I got one more set of tags here, one more tag session that I did. And this uses a little coffee cup die from Poppy Stamps I think it's called Whittle Hot Cocoa. And I know that Simon Says Stamp carries the Poppy Stamps line, but you can also go to poppystamps.com. And this is a wonderful die set that they have. It's the perfect little tag size for Christmas. And I used a paper that had little cabins on it. And I was searching in the stores as well as online trying to find more cabin paper, but I haven't found anything I like right now. So if anybody knows of a really nice rustic brown cabin paper, I am looking for more so I can do more of these tags. I really like how these turned out. And here you can see I did it on a square tag, and it's the same tag base. I just, or same tag, but then I added a base to it. And this is a little square tag. I think it's from Sunny Studio Stamps. I believe it's their die set. And then this is an Anna White die, this circle die. And I did this out of book paper and then added the green in just a circle die cut, and then added a little one of the gingers from the My Creative Time Giant Ginger Accessories. And so that's where that ginger cookie comes from. And then it's just the same whittle hot cocoa die on the front there. So I love that I did these all different ways. There's 3 different designs there that you can see. I hope I'm in frame. I really can't see. I'm a little too short at my desk. And then the last one I did is on a bigger square tag, and this one has hot cocoa. That sentiment is from the Friendship Jar Holiday Fillers from Paper Tray Ink. And then the little spoon that goes with this so nicely. And then again, you have the little cookie. And then I added a napkin. And I think this napkin and spoon, oh my gosh, what company is that from? I can't remember where I got that. If you go back to this video though, I definitely showed the dies in the video when I presented these tags. So that is all of the tags, but I do have a few Christmas cards that I have ready, and I'll show those to you too. This is probably my favorite Christmas card so far this year. It says, "Let It Snow." This one is a shaker, and it's this sweet little image. This was also an Impression Obsession stamp. And I've had this one, it's woodblock, and I've had it for a long time. And I just think it's so, so sweet, such a cute card. And I love how it turned out with the shaker. It's just really sweet. And I just did a little fancy frame die on the inside from My Creative Time. And there's the back. And that little tag is from my friend Susan Lowerty. Hi, Susan, I'm thinking of you, sweetie. And then here is, again, that sweet Peachy Keen image. And I have an I Love Hot Cocoa tag that I made on a computer program using the outline stamp thing from Lili of the Valley's digital kit for the Christmas sentiment set. Here's some more of the reindeer using using My Creative Time's new reindeer accessory die for her gingerbreads. And this is Rudolph and Clarice. And then we have this one here, which just says Reindeer Crossing. This is a new die set from My Creative Time also. And then this was the beautiful sleigh and Santa suit for the smaller gingers, the sweet gingerbread person. And then one last card using this beautiful image from Impression Obsession. And I just love this image. Now, I'm not sure it's still available. Mine's a woodblock stamp, but it's such a sweet image, and it just brings a smile to my heart every time I look at it. And I'm pretty sure, is it Alessa Baker? I can't remember who it's by. I hope I'm quoting that right. I'm pretty sure it's Impression Obsession. But go back to the video where I shared all of the snowman stuff, and you'll find it. And I show everything in the video. So those are all my tags. Just a reminder about the sales. You can use code Jill10 at Lili of the Valley for 10% off your purchase through August 20th. The same for Peachy Keen. Go to their site, and my code will only work if you're not buying face stamps. All the face stamps are on sale for 30% off through August 20th at Peachy Keen Stamps. So you have codes for all the places right now. You can use my code Jill for 10% off at My Creative Time. Jill10 is the code for Lili of the Valley. It's also the code for Peachy Keen. But during the face sale, the code won't work on the face stamps that are marked 30% off. It will work on other items that are not on sale. You can get 10% off by entering the code, but it will not work for the ones that are already marked 30% off. So I hope that covers everything. I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting anybody or any companies. Don't forget also about the Diana Markham. Adorn It is doing a huge 3-day sale. I think does it end tomorrow or today? Anyway, they're doing a big 3-day sale. I hope you caught it. We had all shared some reels over on Instagram and Facebook talking about that sale, and a lot of Diana Markham's stamps were on sale for the very first time. They have never put them on sale before. So it's just a 3-day warehouse sale, which happens to include some of her stamps. Again, they're making room in the warehouse to bring out all the new stamps that are coming. You can go to Create with Adorn It and look at the page there. And Diana Markham does show pictures of her hand-drawn images that are coming. And oh my gosh, there's so many cute things coming. I can't wait. There's a Snowball hot cocoa cup that's absolutely adorable. So many cute things. As always, every one of these artists and companies that bring us crafting products that we can use to create with, it's such a joy. And I'm so glad that they all do that. I'm also working on some stuff in the background and hope to have something to share with you soon. And I know that Anna White is working on something new with Whippersnapper. I'm looking forward to hearing about that. And just all of the fun Christmas stuff that's starting to appear on websites now. Looking to see if there's anything I absolutely have to have. I have so many things. I hate to spend money anymore and buy anything new because I have so many things to play with. I can't play with it all. So I thank you guys for joining me on my channel, for all that you do, the comments, the sharing of my videos, the likes. I appreciate every single person that views my channel and supports me. It does pay me a little bit of money that helps my family, and I'm so appreciative of that. So God bless each and every one of you. I hope that you're enjoying this Christmas creative season as we head towards December, and getting ready with all of our ornaments and tags and different things that we need for our homes. And I hope you just enjoy every minute of it. And I send my love out to all of you that are struggling with any health issues or family issues where people are ill, etc. And I just, send my love out to you. Hang in there. Take it a moment at a time, sometimes a day at a time. But God will watch over all of us and we'll get through things. And so blessings and hugs to you all. And I'll be back again with another video very soon. All right. Bye now.